Hey guys, Ron here. We're going to do a quick unboxing of this Rosewill Cullinan blue LED case, and we're going to put the what's on my workbench computer in there and get it all set up. Okay guys? Alright, so here's this Rosewill Cullinan case. It's an ATX case. I mean, I'll take smaller, of course, but up to ATX. And glass on three sides, the front, both sides, the front. And it's got magnetic vent on the top. And the usual three fan switch, fan speed, LED control, mic and headphone, power switch, reset switch, two USB 3.0s and two USB 2.0s. And it's really a nicely made case, I must say. Comes with three fans installed in the front, one in the back, 120 millimeter. Alright, we'll open her up. So it's got the rubber grommets. You can take the nuts out, thumb screws, and the glass just won't just fall out, which is a nice thing. And it's a really nice, spacious interior. It's got a basement. It's got space 360 red. It's got space for 360 red, water cooling, and it's just a nice open case. The motherboard standoffs are already installed. Alright, we'll get a look at the other side. It's got rubber grommets everywhere for the PSU. It comes through the floor. What's really nice about this is the rubber grommets are pressed into the glass, so it's like a pin for the glass to sit in. And the rubber grommets are pressed in pretty tight and permanently for the glass, and it won't fall out when you take the thumb screws out. So it's a nice touch. A lot of the others have the rubber grommets on the case, which does not work as well. And these seem to be pressed in nice on both sides, so they won't come out. So it's got a fan controller. It's a little shallow back here, but I think it'll work alright. It's got a nice channel for everything, and all the cables are here. There's in the tray is the cardboard box with all the hardware, 2.5 SSD, and trays for full-size HDD hard disks. So we'll get started and put this thing together and see what we got. Alright guys? Alright. Really well made. Nice construction. I mean, it's nice. Also, the glass is very thick and heavy. So this is the hardware that comes with the tray. You just snap them in. Snap the drive in, no problem. That's impressive. It came with a full set of glass thumb screws, which none of them ever do. It's got 20 motherboard screws. It's got power supply screws. The power supply is this one, PSU screws. This one is 3 HDD, 3 hard drive sets of screws, and 20 2.5s. Yeah, CD and 2.5H SSDs, 20 of those. Tire wraps, some extra standoffs. Pretty nice setup. But I'm really impressed with these spare tempered glass screws. Alright guys. Okay guys, we're going to put the system together. What we got to do is disconnect this power supply, pull this little orange fan off, grab these graphics cards out of here. There's a VGA back there and the HDMI over here. Leave the memory in, leave the CPU, everything else set up, and disconnect the 24 pin. And disconnect the 8 pin. And we got to put the I/O shield and put the power supply in the case first, then the I/O shield, and then the motherboard. So we'll get to it. Okay guys, so I figured we'll do a nice interior view of this case. We'll start with the power supply, then the I/O shield, and then the motherboard. So we'll get to work. So the power supply has to go in through the bottom. It doesn't slide through the back because of the basement, so we got to go through the bottom. It's got little feet on the base to lift it off the bottom somewhat. So I got to flip it over again. Okay. You see on the power supply there's little feet standoffs. It gives it a nice air gap between the filter at the bottom and the power supply. And since the power supply has a blue LED, I have it pointing down so it'll light up probably underneath the chassis. It should look pretty good. Okay, so power supply is in. Bolted up nice. Little rubber feet here raise it off the bottom slightly. And being a blue LED fan and a vent on the bottom, I've got it facing down, so it should light the undercarriage. It's got the nice filter here. Okay, phase one. Alright, had to get the I/O shield, and figure while I'm at it, might as well get the little connectors. Nice I/O shield. And the jumper connectors that make it easier to plug these into the motherboard. Alright. Okay, I'll try and get his I/O shield in, pain in the neck. Even for professionals, this is a pain. I'm going to try and do it. Let me see, which way does this go? I'm going to have to flip this over and do it from the inside. Alright guys. Alright, so we got to get the I/O shield in there. Should be nice. Okay, I'm gonna line this guy up. It's got nine standoffs and 9 screw holes, so let's see if we can get that all together. There we go, everybody's lined up nice. So let's get that screwed up. I don't mean screwed up, I mean screwed up. Screws in. Alright. I'm not going to bore you with the tedious screwdriver turning. Alright, so I thought I'd bore you with one screw going in, just to show you. Not too tight, snug them nice, but don't over tighten them. This is a really well made motherboard, I must say. It's pretty impressive. They call it mil-spec components, and I believe them. A lot of ceramic coating too. Alright. It's always a pain getting these guys right by the wall here. Alright, I won't bore you with this. We'll be back. Okay, we got the motherboard in and one chassis fan. Had to route the cable around the back, make it look nice. And so that's what's happening so far. Power supply, motherboard, I/O shield, one fan. Hey guys, we got the SSD in there. We got the fan hub hooked up, and we're going to hook that to the Molex and tighten this up a bit. Once I get this done, I'll probably do some extensions and really neaten this thing up. So far she's looking good. I was able to route this behind this cable, behind that nut and down. Not a lot of room, but it's working. Alright guys. All the ground, reset, HDD, light, LEDs, all that reset and all that. HD audio, USB 3. What's nice is it has those little jumper kits that make it a little easier. And let's throw a graphics card in here. Give it a quick test. Alright guys. Okay guys, first smoke test. We got it light. We've got front LED fans going. System's going. System came up nice. HDMI is working. Audio is working. So now that that's worked out, you can get in there and start tightening everything up. Got wireless on there, keyboards, everything. I'm going to add a card for VGA. Maybe I won't. But she's up and running, and now it's going to be timer up time. And I'm going to monitor the temperatures. See what's doing with that. But everybody's looking good. LEDs are working on the memory. She's looking good. All the switches are working, all the lights are working, resets working. The variable speed fan switch is working. Alright, let's tighten her up and see what closing up the situation is. Alright guys, so she's all done. I didn't do any LED lights yet. I just want to run and see how she acts. And also there's a little, you can see a little blue underneath from the power supply. And I'm running 8K. It's rendered to 4 probably, but the resolution is unbelievable. Just trying to see how the temperature on this thing holds up. Alright guys, so another project down. Another episode of What's on My Workbench. Alright. It's running a little hot, I think. 56 centigrade at high rendering. I was doing a lot worse before, but I think I redid the fans and a couple of things in the BIOS. I should throw that light that's sticking on there. Alright guys, thanks. I'll see you guys later. Another project coming up. So this is that computer that was on the desk, just a raw board and a bunch of stuff. It's been a while to get it running. It's 8530 FX, R9270 graphics card, 16 gigs of memory, and it's that super Asus 990 FX motherboard. So, alright guys, we'll see you later. Alright guys, I want to show you the quality of this resolution on this graphics. So, there she is in her glory. It's not a fancy case, kind of more, but the glass makes it nice. It's clean, simple, it's nice. And this machine can render like I'm so and so. Alright guys, out for now. Again.